Okay, everybody, here we are with episode 9 of a Steam stream. Today we're going to be playing Air Conflict Specific Carriers. This is another game that I honestly can't remember how I picked up. Most likely it came in some kind of package. It's an arcade style air combat game. It was released originally in 2012. It's still available on Steam for $19.99. Which in my opinion is much too expensive for this game. If we click continue, and just check out the options really quick, there's just about nothing for graphics. There really are nothing actually. You can see our aspect ratio may be off. I definitely have black bars on the edges of my screen. I don't think those will come through in the recording, but it's not playing at 1920 by 1080. That is my desktop resolution, and there's no options in the game to change that, so I guess that's just not going to work. If we look, invert y-axis was originally on. I shut that off, and that's all you get for options. So if we click on single player, we're just going to do an instant battle. Number of enemy aircraft, we'll up that a little bit, just so we have a little more time to talk about the game. Pearl Harbor, daytime, it'll be a dogfight, and we're going to be fighting Japanese Zeros. Difficulty pilot is normal, hard, very hard, easy. So we'll go with pilot. No, you know, we'll ramp that up a little bit. We'll go veteran. I played it on pilot, and it was pretty easy, so we'll go with this. Now we pick our aircraft. So there's 3 different types of aircraft. If we start at the American, this is a fighter. The bomber. And the torpedo bomber. So those are the 3 different types. Japanese has the same fighter. No, so I guess that they have 2 fighters and a bomber. We're gonna go with the American fighter. Since this is a dogfight, we don't really need any bombs. So we'll continue. It lets you customize your loadout a little bit. We can take some, either the bomb or empty it out, and you can see it affects our speed. The other benefit is with no bomb, you can actually take 6 of your machine guns, and that doesn't bring down your speed at all, so that's nice. Camouflage I don't think has any effect, it's just for looks, so let's just go with 3. Continue. So, like I said, I think 20 bucks is too expensive. I haven't played this extensively. I just played through a couple of missions. Unless it's a very long game and I just haven't gotten into it, I would say $19.99 is too much. You see the graphics are okay. The controls are kind of slippery. I'm playing with the mouse, and you do use the keyboard as well. That sucked. I'm not sure, are you, I don't think you're limited in planes in this. That was strange. I've never actually died before in this. The kind of like free play. Well, I just died twice in a row, that sucked. Let's see. So the idea is you put your reticle on that leading target, and that puts your machine gun fire dead on. You can see my health bar in the top right hand corner. We still have plenty of health. You are limited on the rounds in your machine gun, so you have to try and make each one count. At least if you have enough. Oops. If you're fighting enough people. The speed controls in this. So shift is throttle up, control is throttle down. Left mouse button to fire your machine gun, right mouse button to use your bomb or your torpedo. You can see in the bottom left hand corner where it has my power. That's your throttle rating. If you just leave it at full, it stays at 100, but if you hold down, it'll actually move up to 120. and then you can decrease from there using control. You can stall in this game, so even though it's an arcade style, I guess they made that effort of realism. But overall, it's pretty arcadey, as you can probably tell. So we've taken down 5 out of 10. Yeah, so you can see, I mean, I turned up the difficulty on this and increased the number of enemies. And I'm still doing fairly well. I've taken out half of the enemies so far. And my health is only down about, what, like a fifth? So far so good. The enemies don't seem super smart. They'll mostly just let you keep shooting them. The bombing in this game is fairly difficult. The way that they have you do it, at least with a fighter or a normal style bomber, is they have you dive bomb. Oh man, I hit that guy. I don't know. I don't know why it keeps letting me spawn. I don't see a limit on the number of planes. Usually when you're playing a mission, you can respawn like that, but there's a limited amount of aircraft that you have on your carrier or in your squadron. So that's how they stop you from exploiting it in that. I don't see any limits here, which is odd. So as I mentioned, the mouse control for steering, or I think it's called pitch and yaw. It's pretty sloppy. Like when you rock back and forth. Maybe that's some attempt at realism. It just feels sloppy, especially when you're bombing and you need to line up the reticle that they show on the ground. Oh, it's horrible. It's just going all over the place. You try to straighten out and it's just rocking back and forth. So we're almost done here. This is 8 out of 10. We got 2 left. This is all we're really going to play out of this game. Like I said, at $19.99 with no graphics, customization. It really feels like a console port. When I loaded it up the first time, it actually showed me the Xbox 360 controls. When I was navigating the menus, it wanted me to press those. So that's another good indication that this was just a really quick, cheaply made console port. And unless it really comes down on a sale and you're really looking for a game like this, specifically World War II, because there are other better arcade-style aircraft combat games. We just played Ace Combat, Assault Horizon, a couple episodes ago. That I would recommend that over this. It's got better graphics, better options. It got shit for being a console port, but it's nothing as bad as this. So that would be my recommendation over this game if you had to pick up an arcade style flying game. If you want to see any more of this game, let me know. Leave some comments. Overall, it's just pretty generic. It's not a simulation. You can come in here and you can set up a custom mission, which is nice. It's not just a campaign, but that doesn't do much for it in the long run. So that's the game. We will be back next week with episode 10. So keep an eye out for that, and I will catch you later.